What up, though? Welcome to Riverview, Florida. This is the OG Kevin Gill, Fight the World Wrestling. Feast your eyes on Damian Fenrir, a proud output of the wrestling city of Miami, Florida, trained by Gangrel and ready to go to war. And he needs to be ready to go to war because he's going to battle with a rock star, a world-traveled, world-class wrestler, hated by the internet, loved by the ladies, Bryan Idol. Riverview, Florida, Fight the World Wrestling. Let's go. Let's set it off and let's get down to the action. Bryan Idol, freshly back from touring with the Smashing Pumpkins and appearing on countless romance novel covers, about to be the victim of a quick pinfall here by Damian Fenrir. Bryan Idol barely escaped with his title. We almost had a new champion in Fight the World Wrestling in the tanned and muscled form of Damian Fenrir. Fenrir backed into the ropes by the champ. Beautiful shoulder tackle by the challenger. Fenrir is on fire right now. Bryan Idol, shocking to see him overpowered at the moment. Idol used to being the strongest, the most muscular man in any contest he's been in, and that goes all over the world. But Fenrir, more than holding his own. For over 15 years, Fight the World Wrestling has been bringing you the best action in New York with a whole lot of activity in Florida. But Idol, back to it, wrist lock, turns things around for the moment. But Fenrir will not be outdone. Fenrir with the agility, mixed in with the strength, going for a wrist lock of his own, but every hold has a counter. And I'll tell you from personal experience, Bryan Idol knows all of them. Idol quickly up and over that back body drop attempt. More agility on display, but to what end? Idol throws the lariat, misses, the recipient of a deep arm drag by Fenrir. Fenrir makes it a pair, and then boom, zero gravity drop kick, right in the mush, right on the knockout button. Fenrir can smell the gold like a shark smelling blood in the water. Fenrir showing and proving why he's putting Miami wrestling on the map. You've seen him in AEW, you've seen him here in FTW, and again, planting the drop kick right in the chest of Idol, knocking all the wind right out of this rock star. Bryan Idol right now wishes he was home, wishes he was at the studio, wishes he was posing for a romance novel cover. Anything but facing the tenacious offense of Damian Fenrir. What a chop. Fenrir just measures him one more time. Fenrir having no problem taking the wind right out of the sails of Bryan Idol. Irish whip into the corner. Idol hits hard but gets the boot. Again, the KG veteran. Devastating lariat right where the skull connects with the base of the spine. That could end your career. That could take away your forward mobility. And now Idol soaking in the jeers of this crowd. Straight choke right in front of the ref. But as all educated wrestling fans know, he has until 5. Take a look at the replay. The shot by Bryan Idol. And now Idol returning fire on Damian Fenrir. He is the champion for a reason, but Fenrir has that fire, and he has that unique hybrid of incredible strength and muscularity along with incredible high-flying ability. One of a kind, one of a million. Future worldwide sensation if he can just get his game right, if he could just start to get these big wins. Devastating. Elbow on point like a decimal. Again, targeting that same region on Fenrir. Very arrogant pinfall. More for his own ego. More to stoke the fire of this crowd than it is to actually take out Fenrir. But that shot right there. Bryan Idol doesn't always have to do it flashy. He just needs to hurt you. He needs to take you out. And again, making the most use of his body. The point of that elbow, Fenrir down for a quick 2. Idol starting to get a little bit frustrated here, but certainly doing that damage and raining those blows, targeting the base of the skull. One more time, trying to literally disconnect the skull from the torso of Damian Fenrir. Bryan Idol so used to being in there with some of the most seasoned competitors in the game, but now he's in there with a young upstart. You've seen him in there with Dexter Loomis, with Nick Aldis, with Tom Latimer, EC3. But Idol puts it all on the line every time. But you gotta wonder if he's taking it a little bit light here, if he's not taking Damian Fenrir as serious as he should. As someone who spent a lot of time with Gangrel, I have the utmost respect for anyone that has Gangrel's seal of approval. But right now, it's all Idol. Beautiful bridging butterfly suplex just hurls Damian Fenrir 3/4 of the way across the ring. And Idol slowly and methodically making it happen here. Another pin, not so much designed to pin his opponent, but designed to just continue to take the wind out of the sails, to keep Damian Fenrir guessing. Fenrir hits those ropes hard. Hold on a minute. Fenrir trying to escape, but Idol, even within a counter sequence, has a counter for the counter. There's a look at that bridging butterfly suplex, and now it's Idol back on the attack. Bryan Idol goes up, and Bryan Idol just drops the knee right across the back. Bryan Idol talks about being the champ, and Fight the World Wrestling has an incredible lineage of champions that includes iconic wrestlers like Sabu, Balls Mahoney, Just Incredible, Jimmy Jack Cash, A.R. Fox, and Bryan Idol. All those names belong in the same sentence. And now it's Idol remaining in control, and oh God, that would have been it right there. Fenrir had the presence of mind to escape from that pile driver attempt. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep by Fenrir, and Fenrir again just using that mass, sheer force, sheer willpower, sheer determination. Fenrir now with the whip one more time, sends Idol into the ropes. Textbook power slam. Say goodbye to Hollywood, Bryan Idol. Good Lord, Fenrir almost had him right there, 2 3/4. Bryan Idol wishes he was making music videos right now or driving his Corvette alongside the ocean, chilling in his palatial estate, but instead he's facing the young ferocity of Damian Fenrir. Fenrir setting up Idol one more time, trying to get him up for that suplex, but Idol again finding a way out, at least an attempt, but one more time, Fenrir got his shoulders down. Idol reverses it. Idol back to a standing position and making it look easy. Started out as a suplex, turned into a neck breaker, and good God, Fenrir's got to be done for. Take another look at that point of impact. Idol just meticulous, ruthless, like a surgeon targeting the weak spot, a spot that he determined to be a weak spot, or a weak spot he wants to create, a dent in the armor of Damian Fenrir. Idol beside himself right now. He came in confident at first, he came in cocky. Maybe it's from his experiences in China and Japan and everywhere else he's been, Puerto Rico, all over these United States. Idol now has victory in his grasp, but Fenrir one more time turns it into a modified form of a sliced bread number 2 as a countermeasure. Almost got Idol. He almost got him. Damian Fenrir almost shocked the world here in Riverview, Florida. Fight the World Wrestling continues, and Fenrir, look at that physique, look at the focus, look at the intensity of this young man. Talk about a blue chipper. Talk about someone on the rise. The crowd wants to see Bryan Idol get finished. Many people have wanted to see it. Some people have dedicated their lives to the downfall of Bryan Idol. But Idol stays in the fight despite those devastating knife-edge chops. Fenrir hits those ropes one more time. Fenrir got caught. Fenrir got caught. And Idol delivers the tombstone of doom. Boom. On your neck, on your spine. There you go. But no, Fenrir is still in this fight. Damian Fenrir will not stay down. He will not relent until he has defeated Bryan Idol. Idol now having to use those ropes to try to pull himself back to a standing position. The real-life rock star is finding out what the real-life life of a professional wrestler is like. Beautiful rolling elbow there, got all of it right on the point of the chin of Idol. But Idol taking a moment here to both recoup himself as well as taking a moment to chatter with some of the ladies at ringside. Bryan Idol doesn't give a damn about anything I think or I have to say, quite frankly, but if he did, I would advise him to put his focus on the ring and on Damian Fenrir. Idol now, the first competitor back in the ring, which is a strategic decision in its own right. Bryan Idol with a chair, swings wildly. Ref's going to allow it. No contact was made. Now it's Fenrir with the chair. Fenrir with the chair. Idol misses the kick. Fenrir throws the chair into Idol. Idol just caught the ref right in the eye inadvertently with that elbow. Fenrir continuing on to glory. Fenrir with the Falcon Arrow. Fenrir hooks the leg. Crowd chanting along here. Fenrir gonna do the ref's job as well. 2, 3. Damien Fenrir has shocked the world. Groundbreaking victory for this future cornerstone, the blueprint of the industry, the future blue chipper, the man to bet on, Damian Fenrir. We'll stand by for our official word here, but what a moment for Fight the World Wrestling. Fenrir posing on the top, waiting for his music to drop. He wants the gold. He beat the champ. Wait a second. Crowd doesn't want to see this. Ref, are you kidding me? Ref's calling for a DQ for the chair thrown by Fenrir. A chair that was caught.
Due to a law of interference, your winner and still
Damian Fenrir was robbed and Bryan Idol stole the show. FTW, Fight the World Wrestling.